Back here getting ready for opening day. This is like the format we have for the show. Nowhere does it say David Ortiz. But David Ortiz shows up, and that's what you do with the format because Big Papi is in the house. What's up, my man?
You already know, baby. Hey, opening day never gets old, right? Opening
We were
day.
talking about that. Were you a guy who did you get nervous on opening day?
No, actually, I used to get excited about opening day.
Why?
You know, it just.
You don't like the cold. That's
it's cold.
Well, that was the only thing against. But I was just talking to a friend of mine today about beginning the season at Boston. We normally used to the first couple of weeks being away,
right.
And then all of a sudden, I remember the one opening day that I never forgot about was when Ray Shaw was singing America down there.
Rain.
In a pouring rain. It was snowing. Yeah. We didn't get to play that day, but opening day is always opening day, man.
Yeah, there's something special about it, no doubt about it. Listen, you know what fans were saying about this team in the offseason. Nobody expects this team to do a whole lot. You take a look at this group. I keep saying, and again, not to say they're going to win the World Series, but there's a similarity to 2013, right? When people said, who's Johnny Gomes? Who's Mike Napoli? Who's Shane Victorino, right? But these guys had won elsewhere, and they brought that over here. Take a look at Justin Turner, Adam Duvall. What do these guys do to this team? What do you think this team is capable of?
Well, reality is I used to love being the underdog. You know, I mean, nobody expecting you to do anything special, and that's when you come in and just whoop everybody. You know what I'm saying? And they have the pieces. They have leadership. They have veteran players coming from some places where they have won before, and that's how you put the pieces together. Alex did a great job this spring training, bringing pretty much everybody in to preach about how things go around here. And I saw a lot of enthusiasm coming from the players, a lot of excitement. I saw everybody very focused and hardworking, and I was there for a couple of days, and I saw a lot of good things.
You spoke to the clubhouse. We can't repeat any of it. Jim spoke to the clubhouse early in the year. What's that message like? I mean, you get a chance to come in and talk to this team. You three know what it means to win here, know what it means to live here, know what it means to succeed here. Take me through the kind of message you give to the players.
Well, I mean, when you play for the Red Sox, there's one thing that you got to be ready for. You're not gonna, you're not gonna do. You're not gonna be the best on a daily basis. You're gonna have those days, those weeks that you're gonna suck. But the one thing that fans really appreciate around here is when you left it all on that field. You probably don't have the result that you expect, but when they see you trying hard, the fans in New England and worldwide really appreciate that. I didn't get 3 hits every day, but they appreciate my at-bats. You didn't get 3 hits every day, but they appreciate you at-bat. You didn't get 3 hits
I got 3
every
hits once, Papi.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? But as the time goes by, you realize how well connected the fans are to this ball club. And listen, I mean, they know. They know. And the message that I sent those guys was, you need to be behind each other, pulling in the same direction on a daily basis here. Get prepared to play. Have discipline. This is a winning ball club. We established that. We walk into the mojo of winning, and the fans, that's what they expect. You can't take that away from them. They suffer for so long.
Right.
Now that you walk into the winning mojo, got to keep it that way, man. Taking 86 years to win the first one. Now you got 4 in the past 2 decades. They expecting more.
Part of being here, too, is walking in the clubhouse or walking out here. You get to play in a museum every day and realizing it's a privilege to wear Red Sox across your chest. And to not take that for granted. You know, I spent some time here. I spent time in 4 other organizations. Nothing compares. Whether it's the fans, the stadium, the atmosphere, the pressure to win actually is something I miss the most because that pushes you to another level.
The things that you look at when I play, you know, I played with Yaz and Louis. They were much older. You came to the ballpark and you thought every day was like Sunday. People here were well dressed. You didn't see a lot of kids. You saw a lot of grown-ups. And grown-ups would probably go to church or go to a piano bar. We didn't have discos and all that. We had piano bars, and they would talk about the game there. But now you have social media. And so everybody knows who you are. It's like being in Cheers. Everyone knows Norm. And so you really can't get away with it. So now when you're not performing, you'll hear about it. But you would only hear about it at churches and, like piano bars. But now when you go out on the street, he didn't do anything last night. He sucks, So you get that. And being
you can look at it in the clubhouse right away and see what they're saying about you.
And it hurts. And, like I did my little talk, and he was talking about Boston's a tough town to play in. Boston is a great city to play.
A great city to play.
Great city to play. They just don't want to be be cheated. And they can tell when you're out there cheating, when you're not doing your job. And that's all it's about. Just go out there and give them 95%. And that's all they're asking for. That's your best.
Yeah, give them your best and be accountable after games.
Yeah,
you guys all did that.
Yeah.
I think when you do that, you're going to be fine here. Doesn't matter if you get your 3 hits or not. I mean, eventually you better get some 3 hits once in a while because, they want to win games.
You want to get 4.
You guys down in the clubhouse, you've seen the new clubhouse?
I saw it on TV last night, and I was
You
like,
got to go experience.
man.
It's an experience.
Looks like a club.
Somebody's making it rain around here. What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said.
Come on, Sam. That ain't your money anyway.
They had to give you, how many lockers did you have by the end of your career? They had to give you like 4 just to
My
give you enough
goodness.
room.
Oh, man, I saw that.
Got
And I was
lighting.
like, wait a minute, is that Fenway? You know what I said? Man, but you know what? That's the thing. That's the new name of the game. Technology had improved a lot. A lot of those things have a lot to do with technology. Technology doesn't exist when Jim was playing. Probably when I first got here either, you know what I'm saying?
The horse and
But
buggies pulling up front.
It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the game have improved a lot, and the guys well deserved that. You you got to get the player comfortable. And because the clubhouse, what people don't understand, the clubhouse is our second home. And sometimes it became to be our first home because we spend so much time there that at some point we'll start bringing our families into it because that's what we at of all time. So you want to make sure that your clubhouse you can compare your clubhouse to your house.
Yeah, because when we started with TC, we had one bus, 5 o'clock. And so now, you have guys coming to the ballpark like 11 o'clock in the morning, especially opposing team. I mean, they have breakfast, they have lunch, they have dinner. So, yeah, this is their second home. So they spend a lot of time at the ballpark.
They're here all day.
Yeah.
It's like Manny used to come over and lift in the morning, and then sometimes he'd just stay all day and forget that he had a taxi waiting for him outside.
Hey, by lunch, Pedroia was in full uni.
Oh,
so
my God.
I never beat Pedroia to the ballpark once.
No.
Speaking of breakfast, and he'd already be here.
Pedroia was with Kelly and the kids running around the clubhouse by 10 a.m.
That was family time. You guys want to hang out with me?
Yeah, come on.
to Fenway.
Yeah.
David, I'll ask you finally. These fans love you. You know that. What do you say to these fans who are wondering about this team? They're like, should I do this? Should I invest my time and my passion into the Red Sox? What do you say to those fans?
Well, reality is that I'm going to talk to the fans, and I'm also going to talk to the player. I'm going to go to the player first. When you have fans out there cheering for you on a cold night, when the score is 10-2, that tells you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because the fans here, while I play, I notice that the fans never give in. The fans are always there supporting you. So when I play and I learn that about New England, I used to talk to myself and be like, I got to take this very personal. You know what I'm saying? Because the fans are personal with this ball club. Now, the one thing that fans can never change is what they got us used to as a player. The cheering, the screaming, the support, because believe it or not, that was make us as a player take things to the next level. When I first got here, I came from a team that it was not a winning ball club. It was not a winning ball club. It was not a team that it was interested on winning. Once I got here, I learned it right away. I got the memo right away because of you guys. So stay behind this ball club, support your team, do all the cheering and all the stuff that you guys do because that make us better player.
And I was in a situation like you were, David. I recall playing here, and no one left because anything can happen. Ninth inning, Everybody stayed. And I recall, partner, you and I was doing the game. I think David hit a home run. It was during the playoffs. I think all the fans had left, and all of a sudden David got up and hit a home run, and all the fans came back in.
Came back in. Come back in. You had the traffic both ways at Kenmore Square. Only David could do that. That's why he's got a bridge named after him now. David, it's great to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Great seeing you, man. It's always good.
Hey, bigger bases. How many would you have stolen now?
Right now?
2.
Probably 1.5 more.
I said 2.
Hey, at least he's honest.
We'll figure out that half. We got analytics guys figuring out the half
David,
right about now.
When you hit him far enough, you don't have to steal, right?
Got that right, homie.
The great Big Papi with us, getting you ready for opening day 2023.